Hey y'all, I'm also hi to fellow dressmakers. You're welcome to my channel. My name is Confidence, and in this tutorial I'll be sharing with you how to cut a 1440-degree peplum and the best and neatest way to attach your crinoline. If that sounds like what you're interested in learning, definitely keep watching. And let's dive in. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Now the first thing we'll do is to do the calculation. I'm working with a waist of 36 inches and I'll be needing a full circles, 4 full circles to get a 1440-degree peplum. And each circle I'll be needing about half an inch to join it to the other. I don't know if that makes sense. So 0.5 inch, which is half an inch, times 4 will give us 2 inches. I will add that 2 inches to the 36 inches and that would give us 38 inches. Now I'll be dividing the 38 inches by 4. We need 4 circles, right? So 38 divided by 4 will give us 9.5. Now the next thing we will do is to divide the 9.5 by 6.28, which is the standard measurement for calculating a 1440-degree peplum. 9.5 divided by 6.28 will give us 5.7. So we'll extract 1.5 and leave the rest. So we'll be working with a radius of 1.5 now. Hope you understand. So the next thing I will do now is to fold my pattern paper. Note that you can do this directly on your fabric, but I'll be doing this on a pattern paper for the purpose of this tutorial. So the length of my peplum would be 9 inches and I will be needing a 1.5 inch to I'll be adding 1.5 inch to the 9 inches and that would give us 10.5 inches. So I'll fold my fabric again. So I now have 4 folds. That's 4 pieces. You can decide to just mark your measurement like that, or you fold again. That way you'll be having 8 pieces on fold. So I will mark my 1.5, which is the radius we are working with, and then I will mark the length of my peplum, which is 9 inches. And the next thing I will do is to connect. So after connecting, I would cut. But to be sure we are on the safe side, I'll take my tape and measure again to be sure that we have the 1.5. So I will now cut. I want to mention this to you guys. You can decide to cut directly on your radius, or you cut half an inch above, so that after joining you'll be left with the exact measurement that you're looking for. But because of my zipper allowance, I'll be cutting directly the 1.5 inches that I marked. I now measured again to be sure that we are on the safe side, and guys, it is actually the what I wanted that I got. And that is it, guys. So now the next thing I will do is that I'll cut this on my fabric, and then I'll cut the lining too and show us. So this is both the lining and the fashion fabric, the Ankara fabric that I'm working with. I have 4 pieces each. Yeah, 360 degree times 4, that would give us a 1440 degree peplum. So the next thing I'll do now is to take 2 pieces out of the 4. I'll work with the Ankara first. I'll take 2 pieces, place them right side facing each other, and then I'll go to my sewing machine and join the 2 with half an inch. You remember we added half an inch for joining allowance area. So I will join that. I will join the other two together too and join them. And then I'll do that also for the lining and I'll show us. So right now I have a long circle. I'll join the four circles together and I have a long one, very long. So the next thing we'll do now is to work with the crinoline. You can work with any inch of crinoline that you so desire, 2 inches, 3 inches or even more than. But I'll be working with a 3 inches crinoline. Sorry guys, I forgot to mention, you can go ahead and add any interfacing on that you want, hard one, soft one or any one. But I don't want that heaviness, so I will just be working with crinoline alone and I will get what I want. I've placed my lining on the fabric, right side facing each other, and then I've gone ahead to pin them together to secure them with a safety with pin. And then I'll take my crinoline and a masking tape to secure the edge of the crinoline. This thing can hurt your beautiful skin guys, so you have to do this. You can either do this with your fabric or with a masking tape, just like I did there. So the next thing you do is to join. You see that tip of your crinoline, that edge, yes, right there, that's where you'll be joining. But for me, I like to go in by 1 inch first before placing my crinoline, like this. I'll join and then stitch just on that the edge of the crinoline. And another thing is that the inner you go, the shorter the lining will be afterwards. I don't know if that makes sense. The inner you go, the more the lining draws up your Ankara fabric or whatever fabric you're working with. So welcome to my sewing machine. Like I said earlier, I like to go in by 1 inch before placing the crinoline. And this is me placing it half inch away from the edge of the peplum, from the end of the peplum, and then I'll join. I'll stitch on it guys. Watch closely. I'm stitching right on the edge of the crinoline. This way you won't go through the stress of top stitching after this long joining. This thing takes time guys. Imagine after doing all this and then you still have to top stitch again. It doesn't really worth it. This way you get a neat finishing, and also the 3 inches crinoline you used is what you will get, and not shorten it by stitching half an inch or whatsoever. So I'll show us the finished look, and this is it guys after I've finished joining the crinoline to the lining and the Ankara. Now I'll take my gum B6000, but I will recommend E7000 as shown on the screen, because this B6000 with time it turns yellow. I don't know if you guys have noticed. So maybe it works for other things but not for your fabric, especially plain color fabric. So I'll apply the gum just a little guys, don't have to finish it. Apply it on the side that will be facing the lining guys. You can see it guys. So I'll apply the gum and then I'll take my hemming tape and place on all the places that I applied the gum. You can decide to apply your gum all through first before placing the hemming gum, or you do at a go as I am doing, whichever works for you. The most important thing is that we arrive at the same result guys. So I'll do that now and show us the next thing to do. So the next thing we'll do now is to flip the lining over. turn it to the right side, and then we'll iron. Not just iron, we'll steam. You might be wondering why I'm sprinkling water even as I'm using a steaming iron. Guys, my iron fell the other week, and the pipe that connects the water or draws the water whatsoever got broken. So what I do now is I sprinkle water if I want to steam, and then I place my iron on it. So I'll do that now, and we'll see the results. So guys, this is the finished look. I'm gonna head to join the other end that we didn't join the other time, the zipper side, and this is the finished look. I've also stitched together the lining and the fabric on the waist side. Guys, can you see how neat this thing is, in and out, stress free? It only takes time, but it's more stressful doing it the other way. This way is more easier, and it gives you a finished look, a neat look afterwards. So this is the end of our tutorial today. Do let me know your thoughts, comment if you learn a new thing, and let me know if you watch this video to the very end so I can give you a hug in my next video. I'll see you next.